obviously not going to play, but could be back in a couple of weeks, and it'll be real good to have him back.
Yep.
We want to get him back healthy, though. Here's the wing T formation. They'll give it to fullback Blake Nordoff right up the middle. Big running room. Blake out in the open. He breaks a couple of tackles all the way down to the 29-yard line of Tell City.
That's the first time we've seen that big run by Schaefer up the middle. It's been a lot of the wingbacks tonight, but that time the fullback hits it for big yardage.
So Nordoff right up the middle for the Raiders. And the guys up front once again blew a big hole, and the Southridge Raiders have the football down at the Tell City 29 with 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Wing to the right, two backs for Hildebransky. Takes a football, sweeps it to Lucas Messmer right side. He carries it all the way down to the 22-yard line. Flag down on the football field.
It's going to be a hold.
That's going to come back as the hold on Southridge. So back them up. All the way back to the 43-yard line.
That's going to be a costly penalty.
So Southridge with 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter, leading 34-7. Will have a first down and 24 from the 43. Perez the wing right, receiver to the left. They'll give it right up the middle to Blake Nordoff. He'll try to get some of it back, gets inside the 39. And that'll be the last play of this third quarter. So 3 quarters in the books here at Raider Field in this PAC matchup. Tell City trails Southridge 34-7. We'll take a break and come back after this. One minute. We still hanging in there, Kirsten? What's that?
You can take your shots at Brad Schwinghammer. He'll be in the dunking booth from 7 to 9.
You still good, Kirsten? Okay, thanks. All right.
Yeah, Jesse said at Tell City, coach kept stepping on his power cord and he lost power. Gosh, we're all so enthused.
Back to Raider Field. Our score 34-7 in favor of Southridge as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here. As Southridge tries to go to 5-1 on the season. Next week on the road at Heritage Hills. Should be a nice atmosphere for that one down at Patriot Field. 7:30 kick. DuBois County time. Hit the air at 7:10 with the countdown to kickoff for the Raiders and the Marksmen, or the Patriots, I should say.
What time does next week's game start?
Football at the 39-yard line. Southridge comes up after the quarter break. Full house backfield. Here's a snap. They ride the fullback. Hildebransky wants to throw. Bombs it down the far sideline. Has a man. Perez out there. Makes a great catch and he scores. A touchdown pass from 39 yards out. Hildebransky to Perez, who kind of reached back and made the catch.
What an adjustment on the ball that time by Perez. The ball, he was running full speed. The ball was behind him, and he just basically turned around, snagged it, and then spun the rest of the way for the 360 around and just ran like he didn't even have to slow down.
What a catch and what a throw by Jacob Hildebrandski. His third touchdown pass of the night, and the Raider passing game starting to get into gear, and it's 40-7 Southridge with 11:51 to go here in the ball game, as once again Guadalupe Perez will be on for the extra point attempt. Missed one earlier. Here's the pass. It's down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Raiders lead 41-7 with 11:51 to go here in the football game.
That was a heck of a catch.
That's amazing.
And the fireworks go off again.
So the Raiders back on the board, 65 yards in 6 plays. And the Raiders starting to blow the Marksmen out here.
Well, it's good to see that the Raiders went right back down and answered after giving up that touchdown to the Marksmen too.
Tobar to kick off for the Raiders here. Try to keep it in the hash marks this time. Here's the approach. Pounds it down the middle, takes a couple of wild bounces. Fielded by Tell City. Their man brings it across the 25 to about the 27-yard line as Tobar squibbed that one along the ground. Oh, Tell City will take over with 11:33 to go. Football at the 27-yard line of Tell City. Marksmen come up, receivers left and receivers right. Offset eye in the backfield for the quarterback. Schaefer gives it up the middle on a draw play, and the Raiders sniff that out right away. Not much doing there. They've been good for the most part against that play as Miller got the carry. Bobby Hall on the stop. 11:15 to go here in the game. Raiders on top 41-7. Second down and 8. Receiver left and a receiver right. We've got an official timeout. One back this time behind Schaefer. Schaefer takes the football. Once again gives it left side. Running back squirts forward for a short gain. Hossey on the stop of Miller. Reese Miller, 6 foot, 160, a sophomore. Third down and 4. Third down and 4, 41-7 Raiders. Ball at the 34. Receiver left, slot left. Schaefer wants to throw, rolls out, throws it in the flat, and threw it incomplete. Actually, Raider had a hand on it. They say a juggling interception attempt over there, and the Raiders couldn't come up with it. Raiders nearly had a pick. Nick Herron had it in his hands but was juggling along the sideline.
Yeah, it looked like he caught it way down by his knee, and when he was running, he may have kind of bumped it out along the sideline, causing him to bobble it. Marksman back in punt formation. 4th
down and 4. Householder drops back deep for the Raiders at the 30-yard line. Here's the snap and the kick. Another high kick. Householder will run up and field it, bobbles it, loose on the field. Another scramble for it in the punt game. The recovery. Who got it? Did the Raiders pounce on it?
Yeah, looks like the Marksman. Maybe.
It did not make an indication.
Yep,
Tell City picks it up again. A Tell City fumble in the punt game. Now Southridge turns it over on the punting situation. Householder came running up to field it. It bounced right off of it as they tried to put new guys into the game to field those punts. So Tell City gained some yardage. They have the football at the Southridge 40. 1st and 10 with 9:53 to go. Offset eye in the backfield. Here's the play. They pitch it back to Elliott Brown. He tries to sweep the right side. One guy misses. Then he slips to the ground at about the 37. Gain of 3 on the play. They tried to hem him in over there. And it'll bring up a second down for Tell City. Clock continues to run here. Raiders on top, 41-7. Schaefer brings his team up. They walk to the line of scrimmage. Receiver wide to the left. One here to the short side of the field as well. Schaefer, the quarterback, comes up under center, pitches it back to Brown in the backfield. He gets leveled once again by Cody Rodemaker. Also in on the stop, Aiden Mitchell for Southridge. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Tell City. Football at the 35-yard line of Southridge with 8:36 to go in this game. Ball in the near hash mark. Receiver splits wide left. Receiver here to the short side of the field. They give it to the fullback, and it's Rowe, and he gets a very short gain, if any.
And obviously, you're going to see Tell City trying to make something happen here and go for it on 4th down, so the Raiders will have to hold one more time here.
4th and 5 for Tell City. Ranger lead has been cut to 6. It's 33-27 at the end of the 3rd quarter. High formation for Tell City. Schaefer rolls. They run him down from behind. He gets away, turns the corner. He's going to be short of the 1st down. The Raiders hold him out. He scrambled left, and they chased him from behind and nearly caught him, but they do knock him down short of the 1st down.
Yeah, it looked like Brad Hossey that time running him down and bringing him down short of the sticks.
So Southridge takes over on downs here with 7:39 to go here in this football game. See some different guys now into the game for Southridge. Jacob Mundy, the sophomore, checks in. He'll run the quarterback controls. Sure, we'll see Householder, maybe Heron in the backfield. Hossey back there at a running back spot.
Raiders going to have to hurry. 6 on the play clock.
On this change of possession, Jacob under center with 2 backs behind him. Quick play, they give it to Heron. He'll try to sweep the right side, bounces off the would-be tackler. He carries it for a 1st down across the 40 to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, just good hard running, breaking some tackles there by Nick Heron, and it'll be a Raider 1st down, as you said.
7:30 to go here in the ball game. Raiders on top, 41-7. 1st down, Southridge. They get that play in. We'll see how the 2nd team guys and 3rd team guys handle the wristband. Coach Murphy mentioned last week one of the guys in the first part of the game had the wrong wristband on. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
They give it up the middle to Householder. He brings it now to the near side, and he bounces off a couple of tacklers. He gets it down to the 35 of Tell City.
Well, and credit the Raider O-line there. They're just doing a real nice job. This looks like mostly 2nd-teamers out there from what I can tell, and they're blowing open some holes right now.
Baden punt, also Logan Solomon in at the center spot. Also up front for the Raiders, Brandon King, Alex Merkel. Also in at a tackle spot, Jed Fitch.
Looks like Travis Maringer just went in there at a guard spot maybe.
All right. Paul Redler in an end spot for the Raiders. 1st and 10 at the 36 for Southridge. Wing T formation. They will give it up the middle to the fullback, and it is Hossey. He carries a couple of would-be tacklers. Hossey, the junior. Also in at a tight end spot, Cody Thompson, who had an interception a couple of weeks ago out here and a great catch in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
One of the plays of the night in Southern Indiana. 6:10 to go here 41-7 Raiders. Second team and third team guys trying to put a score on the board here and march it down the field. Wing T formation. Mundy gives it to the fullback. Hossey covers up the ball and churns forward out of the 29. 5:47 to go here for the Raiders. Next week on the road at Heritage Hills, and it's the homecoming game on the 7th against Pike Central. 3rd and 2 from the 28. Raiders are going to win this one and set up that big-time showdown at Patriot Field next week. 3rd down and 2. Check the bands. Jacob studies it. Full house backfield. Here's the play. They give it to Heron left side, and he's going to have the first down at the 25. Luke Siddons, a sophomore, will check in. First down, Raiders with 5:08 to play, 41-7 Southridge. Clock starts. Play clock down to 20. Have a complete rundown of this one following the contest. Full house backfield. 2 tight ends. Jacob Mundy takes the football, gives it deep to Heron. He tries right side over the tackle spot, gets a couple. Nick Heron on the carry. Heron, a 6'1", 190-pound junior. 4:32 to go in this one. Raider regulars enjoying the rest of the night. Michael Boyd, a sophomore, also checks in. Get some numbers and names. Cleet Winkler will run the quarterback spot for Southridge. He will give it left side to Boyd, and he gets wrapped up. 4 minutes to go in this one. Everybody getting in the box score. That's good. Guys work hard in practice. Playing football is not easy coming out here, especially if you're a younger guy. You get that scout team work, you get pounded on day after day, and get a little reward on a Friday night, which is good. 3rd down and 5, football at the 21 for Cleet Winkler. Takes the football, rides the fullback, gives it to him, and he moves the pile, and a bunch of white shirts makes this tackle finally as Hossey carried about 10 or 11 guys up the field, or Luke Siddons on the carry.
That looked like a rugby scrum.
Like 22 guys just in a big bunch. Luke Siddons had the carry. Saw the 4, but I couldn't see the number because there's all kinds of shirts around him. Yeah. 3:16 to go, 41-7. Raiders have the football, 1st and 10 down at the Tell City 13. Winkler under center. Once again gives it away, and that is also Luke Siddons. Under 3 minutes to play. 41-7, Raiders on top. Southridge led from the get-go. Tell City had their starting quarterback, Malone, knocked out of the game. Wing T once again. They'll give it left side. Ball carrier Michael Boyd gets it down to the 10. Gain of about 3 on the play with 2:22 to go. Raiders running some time and running it right into the line. If they get it down there any closer with under a minute to play, I'm sure they'll just take and eat. So, but these younger guys want to get it in the end zone before that can take place. But no doubt that's what Coach Murphy will do. 3rd down and 6 with 1:56 to go. Cleet and company check the wristbands. Winkler under center, takes the football, gives it to a new guy in the backfield, Blaze Meyerholtz. Gets it down to the 8 or 9 with 1:39 to go. That'll bring up a 4th down for Southridge as the clock goes down to 1:32. Raiders stay in their little group as they get the play. Winkler brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Takes the football down toward the end zone. Is he going to be stopped short? Touchdown, Southridge. Touchdown, Raiders. Luke Siddons got in there, but a flag down. Motion on Southridge. So that will negate that touchdown.
Yeah, and a really nice effort by Siddons to he stretched that ball over the goal line as he was going down, but it's all for naught right now with the penalty.
Ball back to the 12 now.
So it'll be 4th and 9.
4th down and 9 with 1:08 to play. Southridge will come up the line of scrimmage for a 4th and 9 with under a minute to play. Cleet Winkler takes the football. Once again, gives it up the middle. Ball carried by Siddons again. Again, we have that rugby scrum. And the Raiders do not convert. And it'll be a 1st down, Tell City. For the final 39 seconds to go in this one, and the fans head to the exits and head down to the Herbs Fest for some Raider fries from the Football Booster booth. Stop by that booth. That's a real good booth. A lot of good booths down there, as a matter of fact. All kinds of great food down there.
I gain enough weight sitting up here in the press box. I don't need to go down there and eat some more.
1st and 10. Tell City down at the 9. Schaefer, the quarterback, he has almost gone the whole way tonight after Malone got knocked out. They give it to Brown. He's down the near sideline. He could go. He busts out, and he is going to have a 91-yard touchdown run down the near sideline with his speed with 26 seconds to go in the game.
And he can scoot. There's no doubt about that.
91 yards, Elliott Brown.
And something tells me we might call his name a few more times down through the years, in the next couple of years.
91-yard skirt here with 25.5 seconds to go in the ball game. Brown, after the Raiders turned it over on downs, trying to run out the clock. And it'll be 41-13 as Sandage comes on for the extra point attempt. Here's the pass. It's down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. 41-14 Raiders. Brown down the sideline. Once he made the initial burst through the line of scrimmage, he was gone in a big-time hurry.
And that'll help make the Tell City stats look a little better. They had 20 yards of total offense at halftime, and that one went for 90 on one play. So,
yeah. That's a stat sheet stuffer right there.
That's about all it's good for, too, though.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders are going to be 5-1. Again, looking forward to that matchup. Those are those games that you look forward to from time to time. You do a lot of bad games and mismatches, but next Friday night, there's a chance to go win a game on the road and win the league. I mean, It's as simple as that. You want to win those games that are those 50-50 type of games, if that's what they are. You never know how you want to handicap it, but again, that's been the program down through the years that has dominated this league. So Miller will kick things off for Tell City, and with all these guys, or excuse me, Nelson, with all these young guys, Tell City may be a team to be reckoned with. Get some stability in the coaching staff, and who knows what can happen. Raiders field it. One of the up men for Southridge, that's Jacob Mundy, will get it and Mundy will carry it out to the 30. Raiders will run a play, whether it be a knee or something else, and this ball game will be over here at Raider Field. So Southridge running out of the field offensively here, and they'll pick up a 41-14 victory over Tell City here tonight. Jacob Mundy will be back at quarterback. They're going to get into that victory formation with Hossey back to be the safety, if you will, deep behind the quarterback at around the 15-yard line. Mundy will take the snap, and this one will be over. The Raiders win it tonight by the final count of 41-14 to go to 5-1 on the season, remain undefeated in the Pocket Athletic Conference. They get ready for the Heritage Hills Patriots next Friday night here on WBDC and on WJTS 18 next Saturday at 2. That will wrap up our game coverage on WJTS 18 television. We appreciate Jesse Kleesner high above Raider Field with the video as we bring you the game here on WJTS. On WBDC, we'll have our post-game show. We'll have that right after this.
Guys want to ride on? Yeah.
That'd be great. Okay, 30, then the game or post-game.